Alright, this is a PK5508 keypad on a DSC 1616, and so I'm just going to go over how to do the codes on this one. It's very similar to the other ones again, but just because the screen is different, we just want to make sure that no one's confused on how to do their codes. So to do the codes in this, you don't need to worry, as long as it's not armed. We're just going to hit *5. Okay, and then it wants the master code. So you see the screen goes blank. That's okay. Just make sure you follow the instructions. So again, I hit *5 and I put in 1234, which is the master code. Okay, and now you'll see that the little hand with the keypad on it, that's the program light is on. So it lets you know that you're in the programming, and the arm light comes on as well. So that those two things you'll want to be on. And you'll see that this is all blank, so there's no codes programmed into the system. Code 40 is the master code, so I'm going to select code 40. It timed out, *5. Put the code in here. So if you don't press something and you're talking like I am, then it times out. So we're in the programming. I'm going to hit 40 to select the master code. Okay, and the code is currently 1234. I'm going to change it to 4321. Okay, and it saves it. So you'll see there is nothing there to let me know that I really did it besides the beeping sound. So that's kind of what you've got to go off of, is the beeping sound. When you hear those beeps, it's kind of confirmation that you're programming stuff. So if I want to program another code here, I'm going to select code 1, and I have to hit 2 digits, so I hit 01. And now you'll see that I kind of have some visual here. So codes 1 to 8 are going to show up on your keypad. Now, like I mentioned, this is a PC 1616, so it can actually have up to 50-ish codes on it. But because of this keypad, it's only going to let you see that the first 8 are programmed. So code 40, which is the master, I'm just going to let it time out there for a second. So code 40, which is the master, if this keypad showed up to 40, well then it would be lit up down here, but it obviously only shows up to 8. So your master code's kind of invisible on it, but it's there. And any codes past 8 are there, but you can't see whether or not they're programmed or what they are or anything. So these ones are a little bit tricky. What I usually suggest is just stick with codes 1 to 8. If you're adding more than that, it might be a good idea to upgrade your keypad to the icon one or to the alpha display. So we're going to go back to the menu, *5. If I try the 1234, okay, that's not the code anymore, right? We made it. I'm just going to hit the pound here to clear. *5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That works, so we're in the menu there. And I'm going to add a code. I'm going to code 1 here. Okay, so I hit 01, and now I've selected it, and now I put the code in. So I'm going to put in 4 1s. So now you'll see code 1's programmed. I'm going to go to 02, put a code in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So put in 2 or 4 2s there, and I can go to, let's go to 5. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 5. Alright, so we've got our master code in there, which is 40, right? Again, we can't see it. We've got code 1 programmed, code 2 programmed, and code 5 programmed. When you're using your codes, you're not entering the user number. You're only doing that when you're adding, changing, deleting, and all that kind of stuff. So if we exit out here, hit the pound. Okay, so my master code's 4321. Okay, so that arms it. Okay, and I can put that code in again to turn it off. And know those other codes will work. So if I go 2222, that works. And if I go 5555, that turns it off. Okay, so all those codes are working. Now if we want to delete them or change them, we're going to go back into that menu. So we hit *5, put in the master code. Okay, and now again it's displaying our extra codes that we have programmed. So we're going to delete these out. I'm going to go 01 to select code 1. And * is your delete button. Okay, so deleted that out. I'm going to go 02 and delete that one out. So all we have left is 5. And let's just change 5. We won't delete it for a second here. So we'll go 05 to select it. And I can just put in a number here, whatever, random number. So now I've changed it to 4758, I think is what I just put in there. So that's what that code is now. Now if we want to delete it, we can go 05 and hit * to delete it. And now we've got all these codes deleted out. All the regular user numbers won't work anymore. And the master code is still programmed in there. It's in 40. We can't see it. We're all done, so we're just going to hit the pound and exit out. So we've just gone in there, we changed the master code, we added some user codes, deleted the user codes out, and then exited our programming. So it's pretty simple to go in there, add, delete multiple things or whatever you want to do, and then exit out of the programming. If you screw up at any point in time, you can always just hit the pound button to exit out of your menu and start over again if you think you might have pressed something wrong.